With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Oh, and he gets it. All wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Now a give on the ground. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here goes Trot. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a handoff, running right. And that is going nowhere. Hurry, finally taken down well behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
On second down, it's May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 63-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Stephanie Cowboy 80.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Jacksonville.
47-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Ready.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Shot 50. Shot.
Here's Richardson. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Blue.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
3rd and 10.
Come back there. Get up. Ready.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This is taken in at the goal line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Number 27. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins.
Okay, ready?
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. Flush to his right. Off he goes. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Jaguars. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's May. Forced out wide, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun. It's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
14 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
17. Jaguars 7. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 96 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
The kicker on for the
You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. He's going to run it, and he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They're going. It's May. He's going to look downfield once again. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Okay,
Ball
break.
rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's sitting down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll go play action. It's Richardson. Moving to his left. He keeps it himself. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. on play action. Richardson. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
This is Blue. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Jacksonville. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second down. May. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
Richardson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it, and the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
28, Raiders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They'll go play action with May. This one is caught by Reeves. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Crazy, 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 crazy. 5.
They'll go. Here's May. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now May. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
On play action, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. Going up top. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Out of the gun, here's May. Taken in, and he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Here's May again. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
5.
Now, faking the give. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Vegas. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throw again is May.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. Let go.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
Let's go. 19, 18. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
Richardson operating from the pistol. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Richardson to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. If they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Blue. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 970 Timberwolf.
From the gun, Richardson. And he'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that. And
he's got his big tight end, Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead?
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Richardson going to look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Ready.
Again, it's Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
And now we're at the point in the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard line.
Second down, goal to go. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
Pass the 60.
Now Richardson out to his right. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. So now a big spot coming here. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Here comes second down. They'll run here. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can just...
He gets free. Inside the 25. A big one here in the fourth quarter. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. This one has been tight throughout. Could come down to a field goal. First, it is first down and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here now, second down and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. It is third and goal. He'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth and goal.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to win the game. This kick is good. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.